Okay, we're going. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, thank you for being on this morning. Sorry about that. We've just got a little crunch right here where I've got to take my Nat to school on Fridays, and Dan usually is home, but now he's not, so I have to do it. And anyways, no, he's not. He's at work this morning, buddy. Yeah. So anyway, it's always fun. Okay. Um, I have my list of things to cover. First of all, you guys, it's so exciting. Thank you for being on. We don't have as many on. Sandy's internet's down. I don't know where TJ is. Who else are we missing? Oh, Kimberly, right? Candy, would you mind texting Kimberly and see if she can be on? I know Laura can't be on. I texted Melanie already. Anyways, we have planning to do for our team event. We've got some, when I opened it up to people outside of our team, we have people from all over the country that are flying in for this, from like Chicago and Florida and Washington, and oh my goodness, I'm just like, wow, we need to have our ducks in a row. And so I need a little bit of help. And what I need is, we need to come up with some kind of a name tag type thing. And I don't know if we want to do, I think we need to have something that's permanent, like that isn't just like a piece of sticky paper that goes on their lapel and they throw away and get a new one the next day. Because for 150 people, that's going to be a pain. So, okay, Peanut, kisses. Give me a kiss. Mwah. Love you so much. Have a great day. I'll be here after school. Actually, I think Dad's going to pick you up after school, because he said he'd be coming through after work right then. I said, ooh, pick up Natty. Okay? Alrighty. Go over and get in line with your class. Okay. Love you. Bye. Have a great day. Love you. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, name tag ideas. What do you guys think? You want to do like lanyard things, or do you want to do little pin on guys, or what?
Hey, Jan.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I do the name tags for our state association conference all the time.
Okay.
So there's several things that you can do. You can do just the lanyards. I'll print out your name tags for you if you want, and then we can just buy the lanyards from PC Name Tags. I can get you costs on those when I get back on Monday. You can do the pin one or the lanyard. I do them every year, so.
Awesome.
I'll work on that with you.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you. Do you guys feel like a pin or a lanyard hanging around your neck is better? What do you guys prefer?
I like the lanyard.
Yeah.
Like a pin and a lanyard.
Everybody thinks lanyard's better? Okay, yeah. Perfect. All right, well, that's what we're kind of used to, so I think that will be fantastic. So, all right, we'll just have everyone's name on it, and
weekend going through a box. I'm still bringing stuff in from the garage from moving.
Let's see. Okay, so thank you, Candy. I appreciate that a lot. And okay, so the next thing is, we'll need to have like I have a ton of stuff. It's not compliant, but hopefully Amber won't turn me in. I don't think she will. But I have banners, old banners from before we have our new disclaimer, and I have a bunch of stuff that Dean McIntyre gave me that I haven't really looked at it yet, but it's like posters and billboards and cool stuff, and we can just decorate up there. But is anyone planning to come in like on Thursday? I know TJ is. I know she's planning to be there early. What time are you coming in on Thursday, TJ?
We are probably going to be really, really late, because some of us have to we have one gal coming down. Actually, we have two people coming down from Washington. So as soon as they get here, then we're going to hit the road, and I'm not sure. Yeah, it's probably going to be really late.
Okay. All righty. Well, that's okay. We can go up. I'll be up there. Dan is putting together a golf game on Thursday afternoon. So if anybody's husband's planning to be there and wants to go golfing, that is going to be happening, and I'll be up there too. So I can just kind of take care of getting the banners and whatnot set up in a table for registration. And we'll need somebody to do that registration table. I'm not sure if we want to encourage like some people who, okay, I'm going to leave now because I'm done. Hang on.
Okay, my other picture looks much better. I was up till 2:30 in the morning talking to his son last night that wanted to talk at 11:30. And so, you know, that's how it goes. So I have had not very much sleep. And anyway, if I'm scattered, I apologize. So I'm wondering if we should let some of the like newer coaches kind of help man the registration table and, you know, keep people involved. I don't know. What do you guys think? Or should we just use upper level management?
Actually, I think that'd be fantastic for team building.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
I think that's great. Yeah, get them plugged in and get them knowing people and seeing people's names and stuff. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's what I thought. If we had somebody handing out lanyards and somebody doing this and that and the other, I think it'd be helpful for them to do it. Okay, anybody want to volunteer someone from their teams or?
Hey, Jan,
Yeah.
why don't you plan on me being there too, since I'm doing the name tags?
Okay.
Let me plan on being there, and then you can have some of the other coaches, and I'll just
You'll
be
kind of
one of them there.
You can
I'll
walk.
kind of run it. Yeah.
Oh, that would be helpful. Okay. Thank you, Candy. Okay, so you guys message me or whatever if you've got someone on your team who you think you would like to be there and help with registration and everything.
I'm sure that Barbara and Coast would too.
Okay, fantastic. I know Kira is always asking what she can do to help and stuff. So, okay, super good. All right. The other thing we have to talk about are the raffles. So what do you guys think we should raffle off? I know we had talked with Gwen and Kara about, I think we're going to have plenty of money because $4,000 of the money was supposed to come from the rooms that we had reserved. And we have to have that done by the 7th of September. So I'm going to call up there today to make sure the rooms have all been reserved. We called in like a week and a half ago and they told us, oh yeah, you've got way plenty more than that. And the person who told me was wrong because we had Gwen call back in and they said we had 11 rooms left. So we have to have all our rooms reserved by the 7th, which is next Wednesday. And then the money that comes from the rooms goes toward the event. And then we had extra amount of $3,000 something that was for the food that went to the event. So the total of everything came out to be about $8,000. But we're at $8,500 now, and that's separate from the rooms. So we got lots. So we thought maybe would it be good to do like, scholarship toward national convention or go global, depending on what that person's rank is. Would you guys think that would be good to have a couple of those go out? And then also, and we got to be okay with it going to someone not on our team too, because we've got people there that are not part of our team. Also maybe just some fun, water bottles and stuff that we always do. And then maybe a massage or something like that. Something health related. What do you guys think about those?
That sounds good. What do you think about maybe giving away an Og vault?
Oh yeah, that's
That-
great. Thank you.
That seriously has been like the most amazing thing for me. I'm so glad that I bought that, even though I didn't have the money for it at that last event. It's been huge.
Yeah.
So especially since Dave's going to be there, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, we'll do like 2 Og vaults maybe.
The one problem with the Og vault though is it's a monthly fee, so whoever wins that still has to pay $15 a month. So you have to be careful of that one. Sorry.
Oh, that's true.
So that's just kind of, yay, you win this, but now you have to pay $15 a month.
But it's like way
it's-
worth it. It's a business write-off, so we'll just tell
Totally.
Well,
Totally.
We'll tell them if you'd rather not, you can defer.
Yeah,
Let us
that's
know.
true.
Let us know in secret if you don't want it. We'll find someone else to have it.
Right.
Yeah, I know. The thing that I really love about those is that you can go in and any of the scrolls, you can listen to Dave's commentary on the scroll. And those are so good. Plus the Tuesday meetings and all the other stuff that it's packed with goodness. Yeah. Okay. Ogvault, great idea. We'll do massage, maybe a registration for something. Are water bottles and shaker bottles dumb? Are they too little? Or are they fun?
I think water bottles are good, but get some really nice stainless steel good ones. I don't know if I do. Well, I don't know about shaker bottles. You know, the other thing I was thinking is get a few of Dave's books. You know, the Observer's Chair, some of those. You could buy some of those from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Candy, that's what I thought too, is because when I got the Og Vault, I actually got the 4 books, or 5 books, and that was so fun. I got both of his, and then I got the 3 of Og's, and that was great. And also with the bottles, the cool thing with the bottles are, you know, you could go through them really, really fast, and you could give away a lot, so a lot of people felt like they win. And people love to win stuff, but yet it's not that expensive. You could get some really nice ones. You could get some even less expensive, and do a lot of them. Have so many people. You know, even if we do that every now and again, you know, it's like, okay, we're at break, let's give away 5 bottles. We're at break, let's give away 5 bottles. People love that. I love that, I guess.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I like that too.
Good idea. Good idea. Okay. Okay. Fun. So we'll get those figured out. And okay. Anything else? Gifts for Dave and gifts for Becky. Becky is going to be our guest speaker. Did I tell you guys a little bit about her, or was I keeping it a secret?
You were keeping it a secret.
Okay. I think I will. I'll keep it a secret. Oh, she's amazing. Anyways, you're going to love her. I will figure out a gift for her, and I think Gwen's figuring out a gift for Dave, and we'll get that figured out and wrapped up for the last day. And, okay. So anything else that I can't think of about it?
Yeah, Jan, you were going to talk about people wanting to know the itinerary.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let me show you. When you go into, let's go into Trilogy. I posted the team event in there, and I had to make it a public event because I couldn't. People, unless I invited them, they couldn't see it. And so everyone was clicking on it saying, I can't see it. And I don't know who's looking. So I had to just create a new event that was public. So when you guys click on it, people are going, well, what's the itinerary? I can't see it. Well, they're not reading, because if you go in and you read this, it comes down and it tells you how to register, about the rooms, and please add yourself to this spreadsheet. If you're going to the full day training, please add yourself to this form. If you're just doing Saturday only, here's the itinerary for the full event. So just people have been messaging me, there's no itinerary on the event. And I'm like, there is. Look at it, read it. Anyway, so it just says, okay, so we're doing a welcome overview of the weekend. The first class is going to be the team coaching, simple systems and ideas to build with me and Gwen. We want to include people from the teams to help us. And so we've got, like, when we do team building, we're going to have people from our team who are like, we're trying to encourage full integration, and so we'll be wanting to use people who are at that level of full integration or super close to it. And so So we're going to ask a couple people from each team, Gwen's, Kara's, and mine, to help with that team building thing, and we'll be getting in touch with you and kind of letting you know. But we thought it'd be cool to have them model what team coaching looks like in some respect, so that we're involving more of the team members on there. And we're going to map it out really clear so that you know exactly what to say and train on, so that you're not feeling insecure at all about that. And then, so that'll be the first class. Second class will be people skills with Bob Butler, like connection, getting out of your comfort zone, having courage to step forward and talk to people and listen, and really listening, and how to be with people. And we're going to have it, you know, we're going to powwow with Bob and make sure there's a good, you know, structured outline and something there. Leadership training, I think we're going to ask Roseanne to do that one from Kara's team, just about stepping into your leadership and what that looks like when you really decide to lead, you know, what things you should planning on doing for that leadership, to be able to grow that leadership. And then transition and maintenance training and decreasing attrition. TJ's going to be doing this one. She's really passionate about it. And there seems to be, for the last 3 months anyway, it's funny because the group volume for the entire team has stayed almost the exact same. Yet we've had so many new coaches and so many new clients coming in, that many are dropping off. So it's kind of interesting to watch that lots of growth, but no growth, you know? And it seems like we've got to get better at posturing the full program and exactly what coaching looks like all the way through to maintenance, and modeling and encouraging maintenance plans and how we're doing a maintenance plan, so then our clients plan on doing a maintenance plan, and you know, how to keep them in the loop of the community long term, so that we have less people falling off and gaining their weight back. So she's going to talk about that, and we're going to go through and make sure that's all planned out good too. Then Kara's going to talk about great client support, just, you know, the simple systems, but just so many people are just, you know, falling through the cracks a little bit. And Dan's going to talk about basics of, he's actually going to talk about back office, the compensation plan. I'll just put the compensation plan, because so many people, when we posted that information about the bonuses that you could have on the last day of the month, so many people are like, I didn't know that. And I'm thinking, okay, we got to revisit that and make sure everybody really understands how the basics of compensation works, and talk about insurance if you choose not to work your job anymore and you want to, you know, you've replaced your income, how to do that, and then some basic ideas about tax, like when to incorporate, when to do this or that. Do you guys feel like those things are good?
Yes, excellent.
I think those are awesome, Jan.
Okay, good. And then we're going to be taking breaks. We're going to have time for people to share takeaways. We're going to have the 3-hour break for Friday night dinner, and then meet at the bowling alley for our 2 hours. I've got that all reserved and done. So party on Friday night. It's going to be so fun. And then Dave's going to start Saturday morning, go 9 to 12. We'll have a beautiful buffet luncheon brought into the same room we're in. And we'll be eating in the big room with round tables. And Dave's going to just have us do question and answers from his morning session over lunch. So there'll be like a half an hour break for everyone to get food. Then while they're eating, he's just going to have a mic passing around for people to ask him questions. Then he'll finish up. Then we'll have our guest speaker in the afternoon. Then we'll do takeaways and final wrap up. And in there, we'll be doing our giveaways too and stuff. So I think it's going to be really power packed there toward the end, when everyone's sharing what they got out of it. And I think the best part of it, of any of it, is just being together and feeling the energy and having the memories made and really building. And I know our team is so gracious with these other people that they'll feel really at home. So anything that we need to tweak on this?
So, Jan, I have a question.
Okay.
When we're at lunches, would it be terrible, and I know it's out of our comfort zone, especially with us being introverts, a lot of us. Would it be terrible to ask us not to sit with our group so that we actually build outside of our, like with my 9 people going instead of sitting with my 9 people, you know, because we like to save the table so we can all sit together? If we're going to be doing those things and talking back and forth and trying to do that stuff, wouldn't it almost be better if we were at least, you know, if there was even 2 of us, but yet a whole group of other people, and each time we got together, kind of, anyways, outside of our box?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think we can encourage it. I just know once people get in there and they sit and their stuff's all there, then if they have to pick up and move to a different table and they're moving with lunch and trying to get all that, it just gets a little bit tricky. But I think we could encourage that from the very beginning, is to, you know, get out and branch out and meet people. And we may have like a little thing that we have them fill. We give them something at the beginning that's kind of a getting to know you thing, and let them go around and meet other people and stuff. And then they can put it in a box, and then we'll use it for part of the drawings. You know, when we do the drawings, that may be how we get the drawings. That's a good idea, just to have them fill out something. And then we've done that at Helpshires, where they fill out something and that's how they get their drawing thing. What do you guys think about that? Then we could encourage them to mingle around and meet and talk to people and share, and then, you know, sit by people in the. Oh, and the other thing I was going to tell you, how we're breaking this up, TJ, and this might be just what you want to hear. We're having on the back of their programs, which we'll get these little programs made up. We'll have a number 1, a 2, or a 3, and nobody will know. No, they won't even realize that they're getting 1, 2, or 3. We'll just keep handing them out randomly. When people come with their groups, we'll give them each. So somebody will be there handing out programs so that it will mix up their groups. So they all don't go to the same class together. At the beginning, we'll say, okay, at 9 o'clock when we meet on Friday morning, Kate, turn over your program and look, there's a number on the back. If you have a number 1, you go to this room. If you have a number 2, you go to this room. If you have a number 3, go to that room. So that's going to mix everyone up. How does that sound? Is that good?
Hey Jan, I like that idea. I think the one issue though is if you're trying to tell people not to sit at the table with their own teams, that's a good time to kind of powwow with your team, because you don't always get to see them face to face. So I can see that. I totally understand. I don't even know who said that. Totally understand where they're coming from. But if they can mingle in the classes, and then when they're sitting together at lunch and those things, I think it's good to be able to sit with your team and be able to brainstorm.
Yeah, I think
as a thought.
But that's why it jogged my memory about the mixing up the classes. So TJ, would that fill the need that you thought of? I'll unmute. Oh, yeah, I can't. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. That works great.
Okay. Okay, good. Then we will let them sit together at lunches and stuff. But if they mingle in the classes on Friday, that'll help them get to know people. And bowling is going to be fun too, because you'll be able to meet around and bowl with people. So, okay. So the other thing I just wanted to, let's see who else we've got on. Kira's on, Wade's on. Okay, good. I just wanted to talk really quick about the fall games, but we'll cover that in the next meeting because everybody can be in on that one. So I'm just gonna, Michelle, you can stop the recording